Now, every sport takes like 4 years for Olympics for you to prepare. You have 4 years to prepare for the Olympics. Why do we wait for a year before we now start preparing? Now, there's some that even prepared but know that they can't make this Olympics and continue preparing. That means those ones prepare for 8 years. We don't prepare like that. Let's look at some sports that are simple. What do you need to develop long jump? It's a board and sand. Just an ordinary board and sand. Put prize money on it. They'll come back with gold medals. So you take one plate, 100 by 100 square meters. You can have 3 or 4 boards for the long jump on 100 by 100 board, square meters. Dig the place, put sharp sand, put the board, let them be jumping. You are guaranteed of this. Where did we get our first Olympic gold medal? Long jump. Did we continue to develop it? No. The only people that make it, that make us get named, make us even get recognized, are those ones that made it out and built a sports life for themselves. How many people do they pick from the local leagues? Not them. It's the boys that have now gone international. That's what we now say, oh, you come and play for Nigeria. Oh, you come and play for Nigeria. Otherwise, nothing. If Kanu Nwankwo were playing for Nigeria when he had the heart issue, he'll be dead. Where are we now? Nowhere. Boxing, no. Now we're celebrating Joshua. Did we develop Joshua? No. The guy is given. Look at Peter, the guy from Samuel Peters. Samuel Peters, it's not like we developed him and then he grew and then we now. The guy finished. How many of we have not even said Samuel Peters, come and start developing our guys. Tell them the routes that brought you to heavyweight championship. He will fizzle out. But apart from that, it is for us to know that sports is beyond pastime. It's a business. It's a political tool. It's an economic empowerment program. It should also be seen as something that people can actually use as a retirement plan. You know that the time capsule of a footballer is no more than 10 years. Okay? What is killing our sports is that we wait until the people are 25 before we discover them. And at that time, their time to playing is about like 3 years more. Footballers are discovered from 14, 15. And they begin to play for big clubs at 18. And that way they can play for another 18 years. But here, we discover them at 25. And at that 25, sometimes it's even drop down age. So you've reduced the person's age at 25. So the person is actually like, you are saying 25, maybe the person is 30. So by the time the guy plays 5 years, it's over. It's burnt out. So what we need to do in Nigeria is that we need to overhaul our sports totally. We need to begin to look at the economic values of our sports so that we can begin to make money from it.
You know, a spot on there. What more can we say, you know, concerning sports in Nigeria? I just love all the points. I hope the administrators will understand and listen and just do what is right. If you do what is right, you know that you've got the talent. It's easy to actually do these things, but we understand funding. But then when that desire is there, when the focus is on the team, I love what Danny Gali said one time. You know, he actually posted on his Twitter handle saying, you know, he had a picture of the wrestlers with him and said, without them, there will be no them. So if all administrators understand that the basic ones happens to be the athlete, the focus is on them, I think they'll do very well to actually help them build their career. Not just saying we're taking kids off the street, which shouldn't be. Economic, viability and all that.
Ali Baba there, a man I respect so much. I mean, sounding funny without trying to be funny. Yeah. I mean, that's huge. Those things that he said, I mean, we're laughing
the basics,
about.
yeah.
Like, just basics.
Yeah,
and
it's
look,
what we know.
All of these things, I just hope the people are listening. And, you know, I mean, it's quite apt that you had what Danny Gali said as well. The key actors are these sportsmen and women, but they need the administrators to help them fulfill their dreams. And when they fulfill that dream, Nigeria takes credit. And let's not see sports as a political tool or leisure. I mean, somebody sits down, goes to the club, play chess. I know a lot of people who play chess and they are multi-millionaires. So, yeah. I mean, our attitude towards sports, especially in 2018, needs to change. We hope that the administrators, I agree that there are funding issues, but let the will to change be there first. Then one way or the other, we'll be able to get past the ordeal, which is funding. All right, let's go on a break. When we return from that break, we will be taking a look at the papers and possibly the English Premier League. John Scare.